In the heartland of America, this is KTVI Channel 2, St. Louis.
Live, the 2 News team at 6.
Daylight shows the terrible scene, all that's left of a beautiful church altar in Belleville. The rebirth of Easter has a special meaning tonight for the St. Matthew United Methodist Church.
Last night, flames roared through the sanctuary as members prepared to stage the annual Passion Play. The 2 News team had a camera inside and captured it all. Now, Benita Cornute picks up the story of the day after. Benita?
Yes, Marion. The members here of this congregation will not be able to come here for Easter service tomorrow, and they didn't even get a chance to see the annual celebration of the Passion Play. This year, the production was titled The Joy of Easter, but last night the mood was anything but joyous.
It was just 50 minutes before the program would begin. Suddenly, flames burst from the tomb which marks the resurrection scene. The warning passed quickly through the church to get out. Pastor Robert Souders tried in vain to douse the flames. The hair on his hands was singed in the effort.
I had a little fire extinguisher in my office, and I ran to get that, and I got a little too close, and it kind of burned my glasses a little bit, but I'm fine.
Outside, members of the cast and audience watched and prayed as firefighters battled the flames to save the church.
Our God is an awesome God.
The call to evacuate the building surprised many inside the church. Had they not gotten out quickly, the results could have been deadly. Today, they count their blessings.
If it had been just a few minutes later, we would have been right up here where all the windows are, and we would not have been able to get out. So it was a blessing. 15 minutes later, we would have all been gone, probably.
Church members returned to talk, console one another, and document the loss. Founded in 1957, St. Matthew's is the largest Methodist church in southern Illinois, and it holds special memories for many. Ray O'Neill is one of the 12 founding members of the church.
It'd be a terrific loss no matter what the date or time. It's just, it's a home church. My children raised here. Well, let's say 30 years or whatever it is. It's a lot of work.
Does this make your Easter a little sad?
Yeah, very much.
It's really sad. It's real new. It was a nice church.
The annual Easter program was expected to draw 1,800 people. That kind of support is not unusual for this congregation. They give whenever they are asked. In fact, about 80% of the construction of the church was done by volunteers.
This building was built by the hands of this congregation, and our heart's just broken on the loss of the building, but we didn't lose our church. Our church, our people, and we still have our people.
We've been through a lot here, but this is not really what's important. The building, everyone was saved, and that's really what's important. So all this can be replaced, but a body couldn't have.
Inside, the damage is extensive. The TV room is a total loss, and several expensive instruments were heavily damaged, including 2 grand pianos and this $200,000 Rogers organ. It's the only one in the country.
And you know, Marion and Tom, with the church damaged so heavily, Easter services will not be held here. Instead, the pastor tells me that the sunrise service will be held at the Curis Funeral Home just down the street, and the 10 a.m. Easter service will be held at the Scottish Rite Temple. Now, the congregation here will not have to rebuild this church alone. I understand that offers of help have come from churches as far away as Maine, Florida, and California. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks a lot, Benita. It's really generous of those folks. Thank you very much.